Hello, everyone. My name is Jarrett. I, like all these guys, I had I had an alcohol problem. Um, it's either drugs or alcohol, it seems like. And the more, I guess when I first started drinking, I was younger. I was doing it. I like how I felt when I was drinking. And I did it for years. I also got married and had a family, continued to drink, continued to work. And at some point, I lost control of the alcohol, and the alcohol controlled me. And that's when things got bad. So, but I like who I felt when I was drinking. I enjoyed that person. I became more of a social butterfly. I could talk to people. I was always more recluse until I got a few beers in me. It caused me to, be able to talk. But it was tough because I didn't realize how much control alcohol had of me until after I got sober. Once I got sober, because I had a hard time admitting that I was an alcoholic, I thought I had a drinking problem. And alcohol to me was a bum on the street begging for money so he can get more alcohol. Alcoholics Anonymous was something I seen on TV. It wasn't real. It wasn't around my area. And I found out that all that was false, that there was help out there. I was an alcoholic because it controlled me. And once I realized that, I had to face what was going on. I had to face that I've lost control. And that was a hard thing for me to do. My pride, my ego got in the way. There's no way something that small had a hold of me. And when I had to realize that and face that it did, I had to ask myself, who did I want to be? Who do I want to become? And I had talked that it's not just about stop drinking or stop doing that drug. It's about changing our mentality. It's about being around the right people, having a right support group that can help you lift you up. It's the people that taught me how to live life on life's terms without running to the drug or alcohol. Because if I was sad, I drank. I was an alcoholic. So if I was sad, I drank. I was happy, I drank. If I was angry, I drank. No matter what mood I was in, I drank because I was an alcoholic. I went through a lot, put my wife through a lot at the time. Fortunate that we've made amends with one another and we're still together after, we got over 26 years together now. We also had 3 kids. I didn't think I was hurting anybody. This is just affecting me. It's not affecting my family. It's not affecting nobody else. And you find out that, I've heard that this is a family disease. And I didn't realize it was family disease until after I got sober. And I've seen how I acted and treated my wife, how I acted, treated my kids, how I wasn't there for my kids. I was there physically. They could see me, but mentally I wasn't there. I was doing what I want, how I wanted, when I wanted. And I didn't realize none of that in my active addiction because I lost all control. All rationalization goes out the window. We're not the same person sober as we are, in our addiction. And all this was new to me. It was all foreign. It took me a long time to get to where I am today. I just celebrated October 11th. I just celebrated another sobriety date. And for me, it's all by the grace of God that I'm here. Because I've tried quitting and I failed. I tried quitting and I failed. I tried quitting and I failed. That's when I was able to turn my will and my life over to a higher power, which I choose to call God, that I was able to get sober. Because I tried many times and couldn't do it on my own. I had to find somebody higher than me, somebody that knew what they was doing, or somebody else. I had to relinquish my control, because I knew I was powerless. So it gets tough. When I did drink, I thought I was cool. Some of you guys here are seniors. I graduated living on my own, paying my own rent, my own utilities. So guess where people was coming to drink when I was, in high school, when I was a senior in high school. So I was off for a long time, off to the races for a long time. I did all that. I thought it made me more of a man because I could drink. I thought it made me a more responsible person, And Keith had talked about people passing away, people dying, and why am I still here? How was I a fortunate one that did not die by drinking and driving? Look at the people that drink and drive for the first time is no longer with us. So there's no guarantee. We're not going to beat this. This disease, this addiction, whatever it is, that we've all had, we're all lucky to be alive, because it could have killed us like it has thousands and millions of others, So we got to be mindful of this. This is a problem. It doesn't make you look cool. Yeah, at this time of year, this age, where you're at, I'm telling you, as far as it being a family disease, I've got a daughter that's an addiction. And I can't help her. Keith, I think, mentioned that too. We can't give this away. Even Glenn, we can't give this away. You have to want this. And the best thing to do is not to try it, because this is a disease, they say, alcoholism, drug. I said, we're wired different. Educate yourself on this. And the best way to find out, if the only thing you can do not to realize if you have the disease of, of addiction, is not to try it, not to pick up. Because that first time could cause you to go into, if it's not a mental health problem, it will cause you to lose control. I've talked to people with alcoholism, and they say it was always the effect. Well, I like the taste of alcohol, so I drink because I like the taste, and then it took a long time before it was the effect that I like. I was controlling it for a while. Once I lost that control and it started controlling me, then I started becoming somebody I didn't like. And said I didn't realize none of that until after I got sober. Said there are meetings out there. This team is, for me to have the opportunity to do this because I'm passionate about sobriety. I'm passionate about, look at where I came from, the person I was, and how much I've changed. And that's all I want to do now is help others. Listen, you are worthy. You can do this. It is possible, but I can't do the work for you. You have to do the work. You have to want this. So that's all I ask. If anybody here, if you know anybody, have them get a hold of Officer Butler. Have them get a hold of somebody here. Have them contact us. Whether friends, family, loved ones, whoever it is, because they can change. Because I was stuck in the moment where this is me, this is who I am. I can't change. This is just, when I die, they're going to have Bud Light and Crown Royal all over my casket because this is the person I am. And then I realized, I no longer have to be that person. I can't change. And it was a hard thing for me to do, but I did it. I listened to people, and did what I had to. So recovery is possible.